How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Now, today's mission, I know that the first video was kind of, it was alright, was getting us into the swing of things. Second video was very, very grindy. And I feel that that is, unfortunately, the true reflection of Scrap Mechanic. It is just a grindy game. Until you get really, sort of bedded in and settled up and everything, it is really, really grindy. So I would imagine, unfortunately, that there is going to be more of the grind. However, today I would like to go and get myself some cotton because I need a bed. I was trying to work out, well, I think I'm all good where I am with my little base. Don't need to go back to the mechanic station for anything. Turns out I was wrong. I very clearly do need to go back to the mechanic station because it is the only place that I have a bed. So every time I have to leave the game, save up and whatever else, I have to get myself back to that place, which is okay. Don't get me wrong, it just means that I, start there every time we restart everywhere. So today, like I say, we're going to go on a hunt for cotton, which I might just do with my own two legs, because I know roughly where the biome is for it. I don't particularly need to take the car, which currently is quite top heavy anyway, given the vacuum pump that's stuck on top. I'll just take this, I'll drop it off. I'll have a look, see how many fries we've got. I'll have a look, see how many Red Bulls we've got, or Red Woks that we've got even, and go from there. They're the things that are going to make the difference, really, getting this cotton. They're the things that are going to make it easy. Having said that, however, I am also going to want to keep trying to get resources. So maybe we do take the car with us after all. Only get so far with it though. Yeah, so we've got two fries and we've got quite a few Red Bulls. I stuck the other chest. I don't know if you saw at the end of the last episode. I kind of had a little, I don't know, not even a situation really, where I just ended up using this pump and it pumped so much water and so much oil that I kind of ended up with a chest full of stuff with no real use what to do with it. But that's a problem for another day. We've got plenty of stones, so we can actually look to do something, I don't know, sort of useful, I guess, with the bit of the base here and then the farm plot here. We go 3 or 4? Let's go 4 for now. I can't remember what the greenies can get under, so just do what we can do. Oh, that only needed to be 3. That went through the ground. And then, ooh, so close. There we go. So this will be a new farm plot. At least it'll have some sort of protection. I also want to see something actually, and I don't know what it's like when it rains, but I would like to know if it rains, right, and I have, for once of a better word, a roof on top, will I get the soil watered, if that makes sense? So if we're like this, and then there's this over the top, does the game know that there's something blocking the sky from the ground, or will it still calculate that water particles fall through kind of thing? The reason being, I'm contemplating having a farm underneath the base, so that all of this stuff is kind of raised a bit, so that the only thing that's exposed to the bots is like the columns or the stilts or whatever you want to call it. That way, then I can, yeah, just kind of kick back and chill upstairs while the plants are growing downstairs. But in order for that to be a thing, I obviously need to know if the rain can pass through or not. So currently everything is unwatered underneath that big old block up there, which is fine. We can live with that. What is that button connected to? Oh, it's connected to the chest to sort the chests out. Cool. Oh, I need one more. 2 more blocks, really, but... Oh, we need some ember. Lucky for us, there's some ember over there. We can go and get that. This needs to come off because it's making us too top-heavy. So, yeah, while we're not doing anything, that can come down. Where's the metal? There's the metal. We should be able to build another one of these. Happy days. I thought I built 2, but apparently I did not. No, I did. There's 2 there. They're just so small. Yay! So, then we're going to be taking this off. It would be nice to maybe get a welder. So that I didn't have to kind of, you know, do all of this stuff all the time. I'll leave... Do I want to leave that there? Yeah, I'll leave that there for now. And we'll just kind of stash all this stuff away on the side. It's a little bit more homely. Do I fit underneath this line? No, it's probably this line. I don't have the blocks. Never mind. Ah, there we go. Yep, that'll do. And then, if I could just stash this stuff away. Now, we're going to get some cotton, and it was actually this way, wasn't it? Because it was towards the second plant for packaging. Whee! I should make this a little bit wider. I know I haven't got it wide because of when we back it up. I could technically, I suppose, get another couple of resource collectors. If I get the small ones, that could help us out quite a bit. I was just thinking that we could use the what? Use the thing? The thing. Use the controller, that's the word I'm looking for. I was thinking we could use the controller to rotate the cutting bit at the front, but I don't think the controller's actually strong enough, is it? It needs to be like a full level 5 controller before it offers enough spin to be useful. We'll rob some of these shacks anyway, everybody's favourite way of getting really easy goodies. And actually, while I'm here, and while I've got the vehicle, whee! It makes sense to take this. Oh, okay, I thought it was going to be a carry thing, but... Oh, big enough not to be a carry thing. When you look at these stuff, there is quite a lot of pieces to all of this. Ow. Oh yeah, that'll do us for now. Like, that'll do us for now. We are actually on the way to try and find... Oh, nuts, it's raining. I need to go back to base while the rain's on. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. I think it's clear to say that's a no. You know how we can work this out? We've got plenty of wood, right? Got plenty of wood, so what we can do is... Oop, come this way, come this way. Thank you. There we go. And then if we remove the stone... Unfortunately, that is what I expected to happen. But it is not what I wanted to happen. Having said that, this stuff isn't getting rained on either. Why are you not getting rained on? Those water particles aren't watering them anymore. That's a bit of a dam. Why is that then? If we try and do this so it's exactly a corner away, that will then put this stone here. Now don't get me wrong, I know that this is stone and stone is easily breakable. Just more for like a perimeter guide than anything else. So we've got to work out how to use the water cannon that we've got in a way that's going to cover most of this stuff. Whether or not I just have it on like a pivot. Yeah. But anyway, sorry. As I was saying, as we were doing before. You know what? Let's see if we can just put a little bit of width on this. Kind of weigh it down a little bit more. Then we'll go get... I say go and get. We're going to try and find that biome so that we can go and get some cotton so that we can actually go and get the bed that we're supposedly looking to try and make anyway. So... like I say, we were supposedly near that second packaging station is where we're going to find cotton. But we'll go get some cotton. When we've got cotton, we'll get bed. Then we've got the bed, we can worry about what's the happy hap back at base. With some honey. Mr. Haybot. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll just fight him old school. Or lose to him old school. Oh, hello. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Some circuit boards. I think I also leveled up as well. I heard the bleepy bleeps of the machine, so hopefully that has given us something. I'm also hungry, which is fine because we've got some beets. Which apparently I didn't eat. There we go. There we go. Bee. Oh, battery. No, it was beeswax. It's alright. It was just the way that it looked in the cliff. It looked like a battery. Distractions. 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 This way. If we can't aggro these fellas. Get some more metal so that we're not always constantly on the grind. Oh, he's angry. There's one. I hear a harvester somewhere is clanking around. I don't see him. No. I don't see him. I thought I saw him out of the corner of my eye, but it was just a bush. Hello, son. And because of my health right now is exactly why I need a bed. Come back to this place later. Oh, I'm stuck on the rocks. Come on, come on. Get some traction and boom. What the heck am I stuck on? Okay, don't know. I'm sure there was something that I needed paint for as well, but I'm not entirely sure. That might not have been me at all. That might have been me watching Khan's video and then seeing something. Okay, so here's packaging station 2, which means we've somehow got to get up this cliff to our left. So what I'm going to do is scooch around it, keeping it on our left. I mean, we could just use the fries and jump up. Do I want to do that? I got a feeling it's probably going to be best if I do. Is that an oil pond? No, just a random small patch of desert. I'll probably climb here without using the fries and stuff, can't I? Yeah. I could, well, I was going to say I could probably drive up that, but probably not as well. Could get my vehicle up on the lift and pull it up. Although this maybe... Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, I thought looking at this here, because it slopes up, I was like, oh, we can get the car up here, but the rocks go all the way around, so unlikely, actually. But we will... I'll grab the car on the lift and pull it up here instead. Although saying that, there's another cliff in front of us, so this hasn't actually got us up where I needed to go. Yeah, it has. We can sneak up here. All being well. Whoa, there we go, a little bit. Oh, a little bit of chugging. some fuel before we slide away. Now we're after some cotton. Now, fingers crossed, we do not encounter a big old mad red guy. This should be the autumn biome that we're looking for. Like, looking at all the nice pretty stuff. And yes, over here, I do sense there is cotton. Actually, quite a bit of cotton. I didn't realise that that was cotton. And that was cotton. I don't know how much I've got, but I know that I need something like 20. So I'll try and work on what I pick up rather than having a rough estimation. Because I know that also cotton is pretty handy, like say, for the seats. So if I have enough for a spare normal seat, driver's seat, rather than a trike or whatever seat, that'd be nice too, because at least then I add some width to things. I mean, arguably at the minute, I have a middle, because the seat's 3 wide. When I get the other seat, it's not 3 wide. But at the same time, it's just kind of problematic. I also don't want the car to just disappear as it just forwards away from us. Ooh, this is going to have a farmer. There's a farmer, and where there's a farmer, there's usually hay box. Unknown. Just put these away so that I can bring up this menu. Where are we? This menu. We got 10 more points, so we'll go for loot again, because loot is always good. You know what? I'm going to stack them all on loot. Hello, bud. I'll be back soon. I only got one thing out of that crate. Yeah, I did. Wow. Okay, terrific. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't want to try and struggle carrying him around. I would rather specifically have something built to get him to where we've got to go. And we're sitting on 21 cotton as well. So, like I say, it's 20 for the bed. And then any extras will be great. So I'll keep going until we've got a solid amount. Not too far. I feel if we go much further, we're going to end up going out the biome. Oh no, we can go down there. We can head towards the bottom down here, and there's a little bit more. And there's some over there as well. So this where I came up on the cliff, it kind of looks a little bit familiar. Bumblebee! Oh, and there's some honey in front of us, so that'll be handy. If he can actually come back towards the car. Chase me? Yeah, chasing me. And if we do hit him... Oh, no, he's got us. Come down here, Chief. Come on. Please. There we go. Yeah, so what are we now? We're sitting at 20 and 17, 37. 37 cotton. Which I'm happy with, so I can start to head back. I'll just go to wherever that cliff was thing that had the honey on it. Yeah, the honey, because it's also got a couple of little cotton plants around it. We'll grab that. And we'll grab that. Grab that. Beauty. We're nearly full in the back as well, so it's been a good little haul, really. Yeah, this is the cliff that I came up. Greeny, 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 greeny. Greenie, I want a greenie. I want a greenie for his head, if he drops his head. Just because it makes getting component kits easier, and he didn't drop his head. We're also full. For no other reason than storage space. And we'll put that there. Right, I'm not going to fight the hay thing, because there's no point. Aha! Is this... No. It looked like it sloped downwards. I was going to say, is this the way up that we come up? There's got to be somewhere, though, right? It's not just going to be a solid cliff that's the entire length of everything, is there? I bet there is, though. I've got the fuel to go, so... I will... maybe not explore. There's a dead end. I don't want to just go off the end of the cliff. I'd like to actually find a way up. But it does feel that it's just all cliff. And there's me parking into a stone. Which I'm not a fan of. To be honest with you. Really not a fan of just being all cliff. I would like a way up, but it's not happening. I wonder if we could wedge it, you know. We can craft wedges, can't we? But I will fall down here with my car. Crumbs, this is a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. Because I know that this was that tree that we found really early on. So if I kind of go straight towards the big trees in the distance, I know I should be going the right way towards my base. I don't want to find any unnecessary big old things to get in a fight with. Just like that, holy smokes. I got so lucky then in that first episode not to go across this way. Where am I? Yeah, I think I'm near the packages station. Oh yeah, just down this road. Whoa. Am I where I think I am? My base should be this way, right? Packaging station to our right. Yes, I am. This is where I killed that hay-bot. When it started to rain, I turned around. Wow, we're kind of close to a big red. Wow, that is... Okay, it's not a bad thing. Like, we need to get them eventually, right? And we know roughly where there is one, so... all is not lost. I just need to design and do better, and then we are good. Come on. Bosh. Awesome. Right. Of course, I've got no room in these chests for anything. Oh, I need wood too as well. I don't have wood too. Okay, I've got plenty of wood one. So we can craft that. I need bigger storage as well. I'm not going to lie to you. The storage is nice, but it's just too small, and they need red key cards. So, they do need red key cards. Do I go fight them? Do I go fight, or do I not? The other thing is a recycler, auto crafter and recycler. So I just need 30 level 3s, which I don't necessarily have the metal for. But I'm sure there's a will, there's a way. Right, get my bed. Yeah, so it was paint that I needed the paint. It was the bed that I needed paint for, even. But I'm good for it, so that's fine. I can also... where are wedges? Stone wedge? Yeah. Is that a concrete wedge? Ooh. Metal wedge. Right. How do these wedges work? So that's one of these is worth 2 wedges. So technically speaking, I have 4 wedges, right? How do these work? Oh, they literally are. It is going to be just 4 wedges. Okay. But what I was thinking with these, I feel I've got to go up 1 more set. And then start the slope coming off of that. That's probably going to be better. But my, look at how much stone I don't have anymore. And then that's my floor. No, actually, we'll put the floor on top. Yeah, stone doesn't go very far, does it? Nothing goes very far. I forgot about that. Anyway, vending machine, which we could put here, I guess, because we don't really go here. That's chunk. That is chunk. It's alright. We'll fill this full of seeds, because seeds are handy to be stored out the way. Any more? Nope, seeds are good. Oh, they rotate. They never used to rotate. That's cool. Little gimmick. That's nice. And bed. So now we've got a respawn point saved. It's near base. It's good for what we got to do. Next thing is, I was working towards block level 3 so that we could get the recycler so that I could kind of sort stuff out. So we need 30 of these. We are going to need... Oh, surprise, surprise. We're going to need a lot of metal. Yay, my favourite. That's fine. Which is why, as well, I was kind of thinking... It'd be ideal if I could actually get some sort of farm... Just a basic defense set up. Simply because the raids are going to help me get metal and parts and everything else. So it would be quite handy for us to be able to be squishing stuff or, you know, some way of defending ourselves. Just not entirely sure what the best and cheapest way to do that is. A few saw blades going around, maybe. That'd be okay. Yeah, basic device, basic way of looking after ourselves, I guess, is a squisher. Or a rotator. Rotators are always good, but you need something to rotate into, which would mean rotating arm, rotating into the fence that I've got set up, which is always a risk, because I don't know what scrap mechanic is like now, with the physics upstate, but before, way back when, if you had something that rotated and squished, and you need a controller that's pretty good level to do that, what ended up happening was you ended up squishing the bot through the fence. So the bot kind of like, well, basically morphed through the fence of your farm. So squishing towards it was never a good thing, but it was also sort of most efficient. I don't know how to explain it without showing it really, but yeah, it works, but it doesn't work. It works if you're squashing it into something good, but it doesn't work if your fence thing is not big enough or strong enough. And everybody ends up with bots on their farm, and nobody wants bots on their farm. Ooh, sugar. Come on, fight me. Did he fall out, that guy over there behind? Because I definitely heard some bot go splat when he hit the floor. I also kind of don't mind it if I get knocked out here, because base is literally just around the corner. Well, it's just down the hill actually, but so it's not a tremendous way to run. Don't mind it at all. Take you around the front. Cling, 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 cling. Lots and lots of ember. because we're going to need it for those metals. And thankfully we've got plenty of water. Ooh, what's happened in there? Did he hit a crate? There's a lot of... well, yeah, there's a lot of drop stuff in there. I don't really understand how that's happened, unless he's, like I say, unless he's hit a crate. Parkour. Hey, lots of circuit boards. More circuit boards, and more circuit boards. I'm kind of tempted to go and fight the big red thing. Because the big red thing is going to drop us a component keycard thing to get us into the warehouses. And that's the big thing that I need for crafting big storage. I know it's a massive risk without the proper equipment. I was going to say at the same time, I believe we can take him. I kind of don't. Not at all. If I get different universal grinders, maybe. Because I can just kind of get them into his face a bit and wiggle them in front of him. But until then, just at a disadvantage, without a doubt. I also don't think I have enough metal here at all to do what I want to do. Oh look, it's raining. How convenient. Now if I go back to this farm, and this has now watered these crops, sugar, almost, I'm not going to be too happy. It has not watered the crops again. Interesting. I don't know if there's just been a little bit of a tweak or something then, since the last time I played it, but yeah, it's quite clear that the rainwater is not getting the soil anymore. Which is unfair. I was hoping it would. And now I need to put... I need to put in here embers. But we don't have any embers. We've got no room for embers. Coolio, we'll take that out as well. Fine. Right. So we are looking for the recycler, and we need 30 of these. Let's just have a look. So we want to go... I want to go medium at smallest. Okay. That's not a problem. So then we would like... Is there just a normal recycler as well? Because I don't want to go get an auto crafter yet. I kind of just feel a standard recycler would be better. So otherwise I'm just guaranteed to get it all a bit wrong. Yeah, recycler, okay. Recycles everything inside it except for the filter. It's 30, 10, and 10. And the whole auto crafter thing. Okay, so it's the same. It's the same price. So I might as well just pull that out. The next thing is, because I was getting annoyed with these crates, I went and put a T-piece in here. You're great. You are great. You don't fit, do you? Can I put it up top? It's going to be less than ideal. Okay. How does this work then? If I've got those, build one of these. So now if I'm in here again, 30. So then I just want to go metal block 2 and go 2. Rah. Done that. So then we get another one of these. Yeah, okay. Kind of getting it. Kind of. So now this is a little bit bigger. It shouldn't go underneath so easy. And what I am going to do actually is just split these up with, yeah, a little bearing. A little bearing, a little little thing. But that's better. You see how these are now stuck on that rock again. You see how these are now on the ground and they're not what? They're not getting sucked underneath. Means I can literally just kind of rub up against stuff. I mean, obviously it'd be better if I put it onto the motor. But if you, for whatever reason, don't have motor power, you can just tickle it nicely. Now, if this big tree hit me in the face and I do put it up to the motor, you're going to just munch through all this stuff real easy. This blue bot is not going to be a problem. Or maybe he is. Cool. Wasn't supposed to be. The turning circle is wild here. You know what I could do though, with this. There we go. So it's not on the floor. But it should be low enough. Look at that. It's almost like we've done a thing. We've done a thing. Yeah, he is. I would like to hopefully get somewhere where I can almost pick up the tree like it is, like this. Take it back and put it through a long processing plant. So I don't necessarily have to waste my time nibbling at the trees. I could get like a forestry truck or something and load them up and do it that way. That'd be kind of cool. I just kind of really want to get onto base defenses, building a base, have some good times, getting ourselves set up for a raid so that we can actually get more parts, more metal, whatever. Get some haybots coming in. We get haybots coming into the base, we're going to have a lot of fun. Did you run away? There we go. We've got room for 2 more pieces. 3 more pieces, sorry. That's all the pieces that we got room for. No, 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 no. Saved it. So we'll just run a load of wedges. Replace the stone wedges that we've done there with these wooden wedges. Because we've got loads of wood now. So you know it makes sense. At least we can kind of get a base going in the right direction. Granted, it's going to be like the 3 little pigs is going to be made out of basically wood. But we'll have somewhere. You know what I mean? We'll have something set up that we can call home. We can start making it homely. We've got all those wooden shacks down the roads that we can rob all the parts from. Just make it a little bit more us. Now that should be enough to fill in the blank. We still don't have anything for the corners yet, which, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. So the ideal world would be like some weird there. So it's like a proper weird overhangy thing, like, so it almost looks like a, I want to say an air traffic control tower. It's not going to look much of anything like an air traffic control tower, but that's the kind of thing that I'll be aiming for. Did I not see a ladder in the Fant mod? Because if there's a ladder, then I could just make a ladder and just scurry up for now. Ooh, what's it going to be under? Is it going to be a part or is it going to be an interaction? I would assume it is an interaction because it's something that you have to interact with, but yes, a ladder. Ah, it takes metal. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? What are we like for metal? We have absolutely zippity-doo-dah. Unless I uncraft something. Recycle, please. And if we recycle block... Oh, I do get metal out of that, though. And I've got 200 of that just chilling around for now. Sneaky, sneaky, but... What do I need 30, don't I? So if I do... You know what? Let's just do... I got 200. Let's do 50 of it. That'll give me some metal. Yes, that'll give me some metal. And then with that metal comes great responsibility. Get a ladder. And you guarantee we're not going to have enough ladder to ladder up. So that'll be the next problem. Almost defeats the object of most of the other stuff, I guess. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. 20. How are you going on? You're kind of stuck on 30. You got no room? Is that the problem? You should have room. Have I used all of that? It's used all of that metal. I put 200 in? Are you kidding me? I put 200 in and I got 20 out. Something is off. Like, really off. I don't think I understand, but okay. And while that is doing that, we will take the vehicle. We'll go and we want some metal, so there should be some metal left in the metal stack that we were struggling with in the last video. Run over to that metal stack, gobble that up. I should also look at the cost of recycling. I could do that. I'll get more metal if I do that. So when this is finished refining, I'm not entirely sure how I'll do it, but I could always recycle the refinery cage collection-y thingamabobbly and get the smaller one. Let me just have a look at some stuff here. So yeah, we're going to recycle this one in order to unlock at least one. Where's he gone? Of these, because they're smaller. What's their weight? 5 and... Okay, so it's all the same stats, it's just literally smaller. So it's sort of there, isn't it? Not very big. I appreciate that, it's not very big. And that is fine for now. Ooh, look, we can put a nice little corner in there, couldn't we? We could do that. Yay! So then we could also do one there as well. Yay! Look at us, aren't we special? What have we got left? 22. Ladder. Ladder, 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 ladder. How many pieces do we reckon? 2 pieces? 1 piece? Oh. How do I then recycle this? Ah. Does this ladder also have a right and a wrong side to it? No, it doesn't. But I have a fat head. There we go. Hey! Okay. So that works. Not too bothered about the going down part, just the getting up part. This is going to be a problem. Should have enough to craft a new one, right? Yeah, I do. So this is smaller, so I'll craft one of these anyway. This I have plans for, if I remember. Look how much smaller it is. Wait, is skinnier and not as long? Ooh. I do wish I could recycle this. Monorail it. So this will be the resource collector that collects all of the stuff for a farm, right? It will monorail its way round. It'll kill everything. Not kill everything. Sorry, it'll pick everything up. We'll go for our first raid. It'll be small, so Let's just do a couple of tomatoes. Now, I've got to bear in mind, if I'm going to defend this, I'm going to have to defend this with my hammer. So I really don't want to be too wild. That's 8. That's 9. We know 9 doesn't get a raid. 10. Doesn't 10 trigger raid? We'll find out. Unauthorized farm detected. Oh, goody. Yeah, so that might actually work. Hey, little choppies. Sorted. Though, interesting enough, now I've got power to these, the front is really skating. It's like got no weight to it. All the weight's now in the back. Doesn't want to turn very well. Potentially we've got to look against suspension, maybe. I think that could solve it. But ultimately, sugar. But keep an eye on that timer on there. Yeah, it does not. The turn is completely different. Here they go. Right, where are we? So we've got some behind us. Are there any green? That's okay. Should be able to just yeet these. Ah. Okay, well the bad news is as soon as he starts hitting, as soon as he gets there, he's going to absolutely destroy us. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Come on. Get off my stone. Alright, well the good news is we've successfully sort of avoided a raid. None of it was how I expected though. None of it was what I was expecting. Can I reach from here? Yeah, of course I can. But I could do it from this edge. And then what we do is you plunk a thingy, a bearing in there. And there'll be one on the other side, obviously. And then you get a big old metal squish plate that's going to have to come down here. And then basically it's just going to have to be deep enough to absolutely splatter. Probably even have to go one more than that, isn't it? Yeah, so it's here, and then it's going to be like this. And it's going to splatter anything that kind of... You know what I mean? But obviously it's got to be done from up there and two hanging pieces. I could do it in wider bits, you know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save up. I'm going to leave this here. And I am going to go gather more resources because I don't want another huge video that's just basically me mining away. So while... Oh, mind you. Yeah, while you guys are enjoying whatever you're enjoying in the off time, I'm just going to go harvest a busload of resources. And then hopefully we'll come back when I've got a bit more metal. Because otherwise we're going to be waiting around forever. Cheers guys, take it easy and catch you next time. Bye!